Good morning, DuPage. These are this morning's Freedom Profiles. On November 30th, 1924, Shirley Chisholm was born to immigrant parents in Brooklyn, New York. She graduated from Brooklyn Girls High in 1942 and from Brooklyn College cum laude in 1946, where she won prizes on the debate team. She began her career as a teacher and went on to earn a master's degree from Columbia University in early childhood education in 1951. By 1960, she had moved out of the classroom and served as a consultant to the New York City Division of Daycare. In 1964, Chisholm was elected the second African American in the New York State Legislature, and in 1968, she won a seat in the United States House of Representatives. After initially being assigned to the House Forestry Committee, she shocked many by demanding reassignment. She went on to serve on the Veterans Affairs Committee, the Education and Labor Committee, and was just the second woman ever to serve on the powerful House Rules Committee. Chisholm was a founding member of the Congressional Black Caucus in 1964 and championed minority education and employment opportunities throughout her tenure in Congress. In 1972, she became the first African American and just the second woman to make a bid for the United States presidency with a major party. The bigotry and sexism within the party, however, made her pursuit difficult. Yet students, women, and minorities followed the Chisholm trail. Although she ran a spirited campaign, Chisholm was unable to consolidate the support of influential black leaders or gain the financial backing to claim the Democratic nomination. She retired from Congress in 1983. 10 years later, President Bill Clinton nominated her to the United States Ambassador to Jamaica, but she could not serve due to poor health. Chisholm died on January 1, 2005 in Ormond Beach near Daytona Beach, after suffering several strokes. While Shirley Chisholm was blazing a trail in Congress, Kamala Harris was born on October 20, 1964 in Oakland, California. Her mother immigrated to the United States from India and her father from Jamaica. After her parents' divorce, Kamala moved with her mother and sister to Canada. She graduated Westmont High School in Montreal and returned to the States to attend Howard University in Washington, D.C. in 1981. She graduated from Howard with a double major in political science and economics in 1986 and returned to California, where in 1989 she earned her Juris Doctor from the University of California, Hastings College of the Law in San Francisco. She was admitted to the State Bar of California in 1990. Over the next 15 years, Harris would come to describe herself as a progressive prosecutor, as she began her career as a deputy district attorney in Alameda County, and eventually rose to become the Attorney General of the state of California. On November 8, 2016, Harris became California's third female U.S. Senator and the first of either Jamaican or Indian ancestry. Since becoming a senator, she has supported single-payer health care, federal descheduling of cannabis, a path to citizenship for undocumented immigrants, and lowering the tax burden for Americans working in middle classes. On Martin Luther King Jr. Day 2019, California Senator Kamala Harris announced she was running for president in 2020, joining a crowded field of candidates. She stood out as one of the top performers in the first Democratic primary debate. However, she was not able to sustain the momentum and began to slip in the polls shortly thereafter. Unable to thrust herself back into the top tier of candidates, she announced she was ending her presidential campaign this past December. Her work in the Senate continues and her political career continues to be bright. Shirley Chisholm once said, "I want to be remembered as a woman who dared to be a catalyst of change." She represents Black History Past. Kamala Harris carries the torch lit by Chisholm and represents Black History Present. My name is Destiny Stovall, and I represent Black History Future.
To whom it may concern, due to the lack of funding, we are unable to purchase school books for students.
We will no longer be offering school lunch programs.
No funding for school supplies.
We are unable to make necessary building repairs.
To whom it may concern.
Whom it may concern.
To whom it may concern.
To whom it may concern, the census is hiring hundreds of workers in your area to help get the funding needed for schools in your community. Apply now at 2020census.gov/jobs.